Hi. She sneaks into a man's bedroom, locks him in, and then says something as mundane as hi.
I thought that'd be a nice, friendly remark under the circumstances.
What are the circumstances?
You're really nervous, aren't you? If you want, I can unlock the door.
No, I'm intrigued. This doesn't happen to me every day. So, here we are.
I hoped you wouldn't mind if I woke you up a little early.
A little earlier than what?
Well, you gotta be back on duty tonight, don't you?
Yeah.
So I thought maybe we could just talk for a few minutes.
Why not?
Are you angry that I woke you up?
No, because I wasn't asleep. If I'd been asleep, I'd hit you in the mouth.
You're one of those, huh?
I've been known to verge on violence.
I'm really cheerful when I wake up.
Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome.
Grab a chair. Just shove all that stuff on the floor. That's where it'll end up sooner or later.
You're not gonna win any tidy award of the month, Pat. Do you mind if I just sit on the edge of the bed?
Ah, that's getting awfully pushy, but okay. Very proper, Dr. Coleridge. That extra 3 feet will make all the difference if somebody happens to pop in.
I locked the door. Remember?
I'm remembering with so much force that it slipped my mind.
Hey, you got hair on your chest, Pat.
Indeed, yes. It's a phenomenon that happens only to the Irish. 'Tis strange and wondrous how it came to pass.
Pat?
Hmm?
I want to tell you something.
Okay. Does it have something to do with why you locked the door?
Well, in a way, not really, though. I just locked the door because it seems like every time we touch each other, that's the cue for someone to come barging in. If it isn't Bucky, it's that new person, Kenneth.
Hope I never live to be described as that new person, Kenneth.
Anybody that wants to describe you would have to know all about tone poems.
Well, now, we're being very ultra-serious this evening, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Pat?
You got something to tell me, right?
It's not very easy when you're laughing.
Tell me.
Well, actually, it has a lot to do with something you said to me the other night. And it was just on my mind when I went to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, I was still thinking about it, and then today I've just sort of been walking around, turning it over in my head and trying to figure out what it is I want to tell you. Okay, I know I'm really being foolish. Okay, here goes. And this time, nobody's gonna interrupt me. Not Bucky, Kenneth, anybody. What I want to tell you is oh.
all patients of his. He didn't tell you?
I wanted to think that I was the only one. This is my past, my regret.
Do not dwell in the past.
Leo!
Do not dream of the future.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead? Oh my God. What if I made a mistake?
A SoapNet original primetime drama. Being Erica. New season premiere Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
Unlock the potential of nature and shine with Pantene Nature Fusion Shampoo. Experience Kasha Essence fused with Pantene Pro V Science. The advanced formula conditions damaged hair to unlock radiant shine today. And up to 10 times more strength in 14 days. Nature Fusion from Pantene. Healthy makes it happen.
There's a revolution in weight loss, and it's all about you and your stories.
Stairs are zero trouble for me now.
I've gained energy.
I have taken up belly dancing.
I can be that person that I wanted to be.
It is just so totally unbelievable how I have changed.
I have more confidence now.
I feel like I look good.
I can cross my legs.
I don't know what you think, but I'm quite happy with it.
Now that I've got the weight off, my diabetes is under control.
Everything's easier when you weigh less.
The new Nutrisystem features chef-inspired foods designed to fit your life, with transition plans that help you do it on your own, all backed by the proven science of the glycemic index. Visit Nutrisystem.com and get your first 7 days free, delivered right to your door with our money-back gourmet guarantee. It's time to say hooray you and join the weight loss revolution. The new Nutrisystem. Start today with America's #1 home delivery weight loss company.
Kleenex brand tissues are America's softest. No wonder people go out of their way to share them. Go to Kleenex.com for more fun ways to share. Kleenex tissues, softness worth sharing.
What's going on?
You got yourself a new roommate till I can find someplace else to go.
You make it sound so romantic, you.
Well, I don't happen to feel very romantic.
What happened?
I left home, that's what happened. I left my father to his dominating, inflexible, controlling, bad-tempered 19th century way of life.
That's quite a mouthful.
Well, you just better believe I had an earful, and I don't have to take that from anybody in this world, not even my own father. You wouldn't believe the things he said to me.
Will I believe the things you said to him?
I didn't start any of it. I just defended myself for dear life.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
I said some terrible things to him.
I'm sorry, Mary. I guess I know what it was all about.
Whatever possessed you to go there in the first place? I asked you not to. I told you it was too soon.
Don't like to have things pending.
Well, they're sure not pending anymore. There's blood all over the floor. I mean, you are really something to be able to take on Da that way. Nobody can handle him except me when he's got a head of steam up. As it is, you set me up for a left hook. I came floating in there, very happy about Frank's homecoming, and pow, right in the chops. And before I can get off the ropes, I'm getting it from Bob and from Frank. Let me tell you, honey, it was a real free-for-all.
Well, champ, I'm sure you gave as good as you got.
Oh, it's just that the whole thing is so ridiculous and unnecessary. And none of it would have happened if I'd been there when you came into the bar.
Want to go out and kick the door again? You rather hit me.
Jack, I'm sorry. No, I don't want to hit you. And I scuff my good shoes on your lousy door.
Johnny probably feels worse than you two.
He's a dictator, you know that? I told Frank when he got his 2 bits in that I was a dictator. All that fancy rhetoric he spouted all our lives about how we should be free spirits and independent. And the first time I do something that's really free and really independent, he comes down on me like a ton of bricks. And you're the one who set me up for it.
Well, let me see if I can set you up here. I think I'm a little short on hangers. We're gonna have to double up. Hey, Mary Ryan.
I'm not crying.
Of course not.
I am not 10 years old. It's time that Da realizes that.
If you were 10 years old, I'd be in serious trouble.
I guess they could put you away for life.
At least.
Frank said you were too old for me. How do you like that? And that you weren't my type? Can you imagine the nerve? I nailed him on it, though.
I'm sure you nailed everything in sight.
I did. I really did.
Mary, I'm really sorry.
Oh, Jack, I hate it.
I know you do.
We've had fights before, but never anything like this. And it feels so awful.
I wish there was something I could do to make you feel better.
Oh, honey, you do. Just by being here.
What? What the hell are you doing here, Herbie?
Nick asked me to drop by.
How did you get in here?
Nick asked me to do something. I found a way, no problem.
Well, then you shouldn't have any problem finding your way out of here.
When I finish my business.
Look, I don't live here alone, you know.
Sure I know, Raj. You know, I know a lot more than people give me credit for.
Listen, that could have been my sister or my father that just walked through that door.
No, it couldn't have, Raj. Because they're both on duty at the hospital. I checked all that. I knew it was gonna be you, Roger, baby. You know, I'm a very organized kind of person, Raj. People don't always know that about me. But I am. I really am. I got this cool, easy front. But all the time, Raj, I know what I'm doing.
Listen, I'm expecting my father any minute. And I'm gonna have one hell of a time explaining you. So why don't you just come to the point?
Nick says you already know the point, Raj. He says he stuck you with it already a little.
Listen, I'm not trying to beat Nick out of the money. As soon as I get my hands on some, I'll get it to him.
I know, baby. I know all that, Roger. Nick has something else in mind.
Well, then you better tell me exactly what it is Nick wants from me, Herbie.
Information about Frank Ryan.
I owe Nick money, not information. And I intend to get the money to him.
Why are you so hung up on the subject of money, Roger? You know, Nick has this feeling that you know something interesting enough so that you might not owe Nick a single penny.
I doubt it.
Boy. You know, Nick can call the shots every time up. He figured you for that reaction. Do you know that? That's why he said I might have to lean on you a little.
Now listen, Herbie. Okay, you tell Nick that
He didn't send me here some kind of messenger service, Raj. He paid me a very big compliment and given me the go-ahead to handle this in any way I know how. He also said, Raj.
Listen, we can talk this out, Herbie.
I'm talking. You're interrupting. I don't like that. He also...
Faith? Dad?
I thought I heard voices. Is anything wrong?
No. Herbie was just leaving. Listen, I'm glad you dropped by, fellow. And tell the family that I'll do everything possible to help out, okay?
I know I could count on you, Raj. I'll see you soon, huh?
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Now, who in the name of heaven was that?
Oh, just a fellow I had an emergency once and sort of got involved with his problems. He's really in rough shape.
He looks healthy enough.
Well, I mean, money problems. He sunk everything he had into a small business, and I sure would like to bail him out. He's a decent, hard-working sort of fellow. You know, I don't suppose that you might be able to spare $4,500. It would be on a very short-term basis.
For a total stranger?
Well, he's not a stranger to me.
Sorry, Roger. My capital, I'm happy to say, is all tied up. I just came from seeing Nell. I could use a drink.
Well, how is she?
Her right side is still weak. I just pray it isn't. It's transient.
Listen, you know, even 2,000 would be a tremendous help.
Roger, I don't want to curb your humanitarian instincts, but I do feel you ought to indulge them with your own money, not mine.
Well, if I had the money, I'd give it to him.
That's very commendable.
Oh, listen, I just remembered I forgot something at the hospital, a report I have to fill out. I'm really sorry to leave this way, but I'll be back in about half an hour, okay?
People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher Stewart posted on Facebook, "I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy." Don Morrow says, "I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity." Joanna Marino adds, "I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly." But Chandrika Brock says, "I hope John is the father. He deserves a child." People are talking about One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
You like to share. Now there's Three Musketeers Truffle Crisp. Whipped truffle and elegant airy crisp in real milk chocolate. Rich enough to share, but you really won't want to. Three Musketeers Truffle Crisp.
Your objective, a fall/glam look.
No false lashes needed.
New Falsies Mascara from Maybelline New York. Our spoon brush and Cara Fiber formula create 300% more visible lashes, corner to corner. It's instant glam. Every day. New Falsies from Maybelline.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's Farmhouse Originals with flavors like garden tomato, creamy Parmesan, and hickory bacon. Farmhouse Originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
Two sisters, two unexpected deliveries.
You cannot leave me here.
Watch me.
But will Natalie's enemies save her? Then, a life or death decision.
I can't lose you.
I can't risk its life.
Can doctors save Jessica's baby? Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Pat, I think you should just throw this clock out the window. I mean, why do you even bother setting it? It's gonna ring 10 minutes later.
Poor old thing. It's not exactly reliable anymore. I set it for an hour from now.
Throw it out and get a new one.
I can't. I've had it since 6th grade. It'd be like throwing away an old friend.
Do you know you're a nut?
You know that you have 1 hour to tell me whatever it is you have to say?
Okay, I better get started then, right?
Without further ado.
I know the minute I launch into this, the phone's gonna ring.
I could take it off the hook.
No, I just better get myself off the hook.
What you have to tell me is that... Go!
Is that I know that you're worried about me because you think I'm a lot more serious than you are. And I know you're not ready to make a commitment to any one person at this time. And you don't want to get trapped or stuck. And you're not ready to settle down in any way, shape, or form. And I know you think I don't understand all that, but I really do, Pat. I even approve of it. I mean, it's not my way, but it is your way. And if I want to get into this and I'm forewarned, then that just means I have to accept the terms of the relationship.
You want a glass of water or something?
Oh, Pat.
I don't know how to answer you, Faith.
Well, I know what I want you to do, But I'm not going to say anything because I want to give you the same gift you gave me.
What was it I gave you?
You took all the pressure off. You left me with a sense of timelessness. I know that's a really fancy word, but what I mean is I know now that whatever happens, it's because I want it. And we'll be friends no matter what happens.
What is it you want to happen?
I think you know the answer to that, Pat.
I think I want you to tell me.
Because you're still a little worried about me, right?
Yeah, I'm still a little worried about you.
I swear you don't have to be, Pat.
But you're not like most women I know, Faith. I can't treat you the same way.
Good.
Will you still say good if I walk on?
I'll try.
At the risk of repeating myself, you're very special.
I want to be your lover, Pat.
I'd like that very much.
Good. Then we agree.
Do you think that if I were to kiss you, that Bucky and that new person, Kenneth, would walk in?
I locked the door.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. Go to SoapNet.com to sign up for the weekly SoapNet newsletter, the source for all the latest soap news. Enjoy a weekly email with links to photo galleries of your favorite stars, cast comings and goings, storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at SoapNet.com.
Oh, man.
It was a heck of a year on The View.
That's a crazy laugh.
Go to abc.com to check out the top 10 moments of 2010.
That was fun.
And watch The View weekdays on ABC.
Too many holiday treats? Take the Special K Challenge with so many ways to lose up to 6 pounds in 2 weeks. What will you gain when you lose? Get started at SpecialK.com.
Are you ready to be moved? With color that moves?
Meet the one and only Feria by L'Oreal. Hair color so shimmering, it's the end of dull and flat. So multi-dimensional.
It's the color that moves me.
Feria combines 3 vibrant tones in every one-of-a-kind shade. So blacks jet with bold tones of blue, and reds ignite with flares of copper.
Make your move.
Feria hair color, only by L'Oreal.
Because, hey, we're worth it.
15 Seconds with Jonathan Jackson.
On my downtime, I love to play music. I also love writing. I've been writing a lot of different books over the years, and poetry and novels and stuff like that. So I just love writing and music and creating in other ways besides just acting.
Catch Jonathan Jackson on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Happy New Year.
What's your character's New Year's resolution?
To put on a happy face for her daughter, Hope.
Stay Bruce-free for a period of, I'm going to say, 30 days.
To find a new man that doesn't have a sordid past. I mean, hers is bad enough.
To get out of jail?
Be monogamous. I think he's on his way.
Stick to her word. She said that her and Ford aren't going to be having,
Just stay out of trouble, even though I think that'll be really hard for her.
Happy 2011.
From One Life to Live.
This marriage is a farce.
Now that she's an Abbott,
I'm joining Abby in her lawsuit.
let the battle begin.
We're going to war.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet. It's
It's a farewell event you don't want to miss. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For one final amazing night, catch the stars of All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and The View on Broadway in New York City.
Thank you so much.
This is the final Broadway Cares performance ever, so don't miss your last chance to see this special event, Sunday, March 13th. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For ticket information, go to abc.com or soapnet.com.
I think I am hungry.
You're always hungry.
No, I'm not. I didn't even have lunch. Didn't even occur to me.
That's because you were filled with demons.
Whatever happened to them? I wouldn't raise my voice. The whole Ryan clan walked into this room.
That's good, because nobody'd hear you over the din.
Jack, I'm never gonna let anybody tell me what to do again. No way, nobody, no how.
That includes me.
You, my darling, may make suggestions once in a while. And if they're good suggestions, like you sometimes make, I might go along with you. Just because it's so good for my disposition.
Is your disposition up to one right now?
Is yours?
Mary Ryan.
You didn't answer my question.
Let me rephrase it. Is your disposition up to a suggestion from me?
Oh, it's a suggestion, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to think about that. Yeah, I guess so, she said, with singular lack of enthusiasm.
I think we should go up to Riverside and talk to your father. Now, no bell went off. You're not to come out swinging. I think we should talk to him, try to clear the air.
Hey, you're out of your mind.
Mary, no matter what you feel, right at this minute, your relations with your family are of #1 importance to you. Now, we both know...
Now, we both nothing. I'm a grown woman, and I should have left their house a long time ago. You live with your parents, you get treated like a child, and not anymore. No, sir.
Okay, good, fine. I'm not telling you to move back. All I'm saying is we talk to him, get things back on an even keel.
Someday. Not now.
Otherwise, it's gonna hurt us.
I won't let it.
If you're cut off from your family, how long do you think it's gonna be before you start resenting me?
I'm cut off now, and I don't resent you.
Mary.
Obviously.